on. I was using my teacher voice.
Excuse me?
It still won't go on the screen.
He will make sure to get you taken care of. If you're not sure where to find Richard, you can always find somebody at ConOps and we will find him. And that brings me to ConOps. ConOps is in Midway this year, right here on the corner, the big room with the window.
Writes not only novels, but also does game design and has collaborated with Eric Flint and written solo novels in John Ringo's Black Tide Rising world. He's a distinguished professor of English and has received 5 Fulbrights. He also sometimes appears on NPR and Discovery as a subject matter expert. So please welcome Dr. Charles E Gannon. I know I've seen him. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. We have more people that we can introduce. So the next author is another author that we are delighted to have here. This author is an award-winning Black speculative fiction writer, the owner of MV Media, which is a publishing company. And pop quiz?
Yes, I am.
Okay. It's probably, he probably heard about the test ahead of time. So I have a question for you. Can you define for us Afrofuturism?
No. That's, my definition of Afrofuturism would probably be a little bit complex because I came into writing science fiction and fantasy when Afrofuturism was more of a term that was applied to a description that was more of an artistic and musical aesthetic, but has recently been expanded to include just about all types of what we call Black speculative fiction, which would be and this is the difference, taking an African American aesthetic to science fiction and fantasy and different genres and stuff like that, based on some of the stuff that happened in the 70s with Sun Ra, Earth, Wind, and Fire, people who were basically incorporating science fiction into their creativity. But at the time, of course, like most people, they weren't calling it Afrofuturism. It was just what they were doing.
Okay. I have one more question for you. So, and this one's entirely John's fault. It even says on my badge, it was John's fault. It does. Yes, yes. And it says so on his badge too, by the way. But
There was an accident one time, and I don't know what to say about that. I just dress. I mean, I'm known for my hats. I know that, but I've always worn hats. It's just something that I do. It's something I've done since I was in junior high school and stuff like that. As far as what I wear, I would attribute that to the lovely young lady right there, my wife. Doing a number of panels. I know I'll be getting interviewed by Nicole, giving Kurtz tomorrow. I'm doing I will have a table here at on the Author's Alley, so you can come check out the books. For those of you who haven't had a chance to experience Black speculative fiction and stuff like Sword and Soul and steampunk and different things like that, this is the weekend for you to experience that. So I'll be around.
give him a round of applause. Thank you.
Is it on? Our next guest that I would like to introduce to you is a professional costume, prop, and puppet builder whose work includes feature films, The Muppet Christmas Carol, The Patriot, Evan Almighty, The Hunger Games, television shows, Dinosaurs, Homeland, Outcast, and live interactive properties, Avenue Q, Star Trek The Experience. She is also a published author with several books currently on the market: Haunted Theaters of the Carolinas, Introduction to Puppetry Arts, 'Twas a Halloween Evening, A Tale of the Zombie Apocalypse. Her current book, titled Art in the Time of Corona, is scheduled for publication in 2022 by Perspective Press. On the fan side of things, this person is proud to be a longtime charter member of the 501st, celebrating its 25th anniversary this year, and is a founding member of the 501st Carolina Garrison, marking its 20th anniversary. She is also a founder, team captain of the Southern Belle Ghostbusters, and a true paranormal investigator as a member of the Charlotte Area Paranormal Society. Diary spinoff show Legacies. That was a lot of words. As well as ongoing work on Charlotte area sports mascots such as Sir Purr of the Carolina Panthers. to learn more about this person's work, you can look her up in your program and find out where to find her. Also, this person is a part of our ConCarolinas family. She's always here and helps us out and is just an amazing guest and supporter of the convention. And she is a lifelong member of our ConCarolinas family. Please welcome Cherylin Lambeth.
Con in one capacity. I've been here ever since the con started in one capacity or another, first helping with the 501st table, then with the Charlotte Area Paranormal Society and the Ghostbusters, and now I am very, very excited and glad to be a guest here at the con. I'll be running the costume contest, so if anybody would like to enter, please do.
No, I'm just- Okay, so really important question. I don't even know how to ask this. I'm so
Working with Paramount on some of their Star Trek properties, and I did actually get a chance to hold one of Captain Picard's actual jackets. So that.
And you do have many books here to be signed with you this weekend. I have the zombie one and I forgot to bring it. It's almost as if I had to pack a carload full of other stuff to bring or something. We are so glad. So I would like to introduce to you Alex Matsuo.
Paranormal guest of honor for the weekend, so I guess I'll return for that then. Yes, yes, yes.
sitting in the bathtub tonight. So next I would like to introduce my husband, Ray Franks, who is not in here. He is actually in charge of the game. Person. And we also have our special musical guests are not here yet. Prowess, our music guests of honor, I guess is their title. Prowess is our band, and they will be here performing. Program director.
Yes, they will be. And you can go to ConCarolinas2022.sced.org and you can find out exactly when.
There you go. Or you can look in these fancy program books that are all over the place. All right. At this point, I need to introduce somebody that needs no introductions, yet sadly, I have to introduce him. We had a need, and John Hartness stepped up in the middle of the season and came and finished up our programming for this year and has done a fantastic job as always. And if there's anything wrong at the convention at all, from a problem with a guest or your chicken nuggets were too cold coming from the bar, what does your badge say, John?
It's probably my fault.
Okay, please welcome John Hartness.
I was wondering if there are any grown-up mic stands up here. Hi, I'm John Hartness. I'm the founder and publisher of Falstaff Books, as well as being the program director this year for ConCarolinas, and I want to thank everyone for being here, everyone for joining us, and everyone who is participating in programming, and everyone who has helped us in planning for your assistance in putting on a fantastic weekend and making sure that everyone has a great time, because that's what we're all here for. We're all here to have a good time. And if anyone's not here to have a good time, go away. I don't want to put up with you. Sit your ass down, Hartley. I know where you live. So, at Falstaff Books, one of the things that we strive to do is to honor and thank leaders in the speculative fiction community and in fandom. So to that end, we have created, in conjunction with ConCarolinas, the Polaris Award, because Polaris is a pole star. It's a guiding light. It's a way that it's something that people can follow as an example. And our inaugural recipient is absolutely someone who has set an example for how to conduct yourself as a professional, as a teacher, as a writer, as a collaborator, and most importantly, as a mother of kittens. So, identified as spoiling cats. But also, Jodi, Lynn, and I is from Atlanta. She lives there with 3 feline overlords, Athena, Minx, and Marmalade, and, well, her husband, Bill Fawcett. She's published over 50 books, including collaborations with Anne McCaffrey and Robert Asprin, as well as nearly 200 short stories. Her latest books are Rhythm of the Imperium from Baen Books, Moon Tracks with Travis Taylor, also from Baen, Myth Fits from Ace. Myth. Wonder where that, oh wait, yeah. And Once More with Feeling, a short book on revising manuscripts from Wordfire Press. In addition to being a fantastic writer, cat mom, and a really good person, Jodi's dedicated a large portion of her career to educating new writers and helping writers improve their craft. She teaches the annual DragonCon 2-day writers workshop in Atlanta, Georgia. You can come join us Labor Day weekend and sign up for that. It'll be great. Where she's also a judge for the Writers of the Future contest, sharing her knowledge and experience with future generations of writers, all the while managing to keep a smile on her face, which is something I can't manage at my best of times. I am smiling right now, really. But she's kind, she's encouraging, and she's been dedicated to furthering the craft of science fiction and fantasy for years now, at least 3. So for her leadership in the industry, her dedication to growing the next crop of writers, her willingness to share her knowledge and experience with others, and, generally being awesome, Falstaff Books and ConCarolinas are proud to present Jodi Lynn Nye with the inaugural Polaris Award.
This one's more my height. Thank you so much. I am truly honored to be given this kind award with all of the fulsome praise that went with it, which I am going to live on for months now. It's the kind of thing that can keep you going, even when times are rough. But as I have been given to by so many people over the years, editors, teachers, fellow writers, I only think that it's right to give back. So you find me in a position of just carrying on in the tradition that I have followed proudly, that I have gotten to know wonderful people in the field, and they are very, very generous. I'm just trying to follow in their example and do the best I can. So if you have enjoyed my work, thank you. It all goes to feed the cats.
There's a panel this weekend called Save the Cat, but I don't think they need any saving from you.
Not from me, no.
Probably not from me either, except for maybe Facebook exploitation.
Mine don't seem to mind. They think that it's actually their due. And as a matter of fact, with that in mind, of course, my heritage and my own personal milieu is to never go anywhere empty-handed. So allow me. I understand that you have recently adopted 3 kitties, so I make cat blankets for charity. One for your baby.
If I tie this around my legs when they decide they want to jump up and cuddle, it might hurt less.
And one for you too. You're my hostess, and thank you so much.
Ooh, there's Kinder eggs. So, thank you so much for being with us this weekend.
I am so proud. Thank you.
And they can find you tomorrow afternoon at the featured author table in Authors Alley, as well as on a ton of panels.
There will be questions and answers for the Polaris Award tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
And we have a couple of writing panels later today, which will be a lot of fun. So come on by, stop me in the hall, ask me questions, ask a silly person, get a silly answer.